Tunnel? Are you on it, under it, or clean to the walls? Howdy, folks. Looks like it's working at the moment. Don't know what was happening before, but it's not playing with me today as usual. So this is Amos Sewn 45. Seems to be working at the moment, but who knows. Anyway, let's see if we can get to the news. Right. First bit of news I've got. Yeah, let's just check on the other computer. Give it a minute. Yeah. Refresh that. See how it goes. Wait a minute. Okay. Right. Bring up Brave, shall we? Right. Here we go. Looks like something's happening now. Today's first news story. German police arrest suspect members of far-right extremist group Right Citizens amid alleged plans to overthrow the government. Surely not. Oh look, something's breaking down again. Oh no, it's working again. Anyway, thousands of police have carried out a series of raids across Germany against suspected far-right extremists who allegedly sought to overthrow the state by force. Oh look, that's working. Hang about. I better turn that off. Cool. Federal prosecutors said some 3,000 officers conducted searches at 130 sites in 11 of Germany's 16 states, adherents to the so-called Right Citizens movement. Well, the Justice bloke, he describes the raids as anti-terrorism operations, adding the suspects may have planned armed attacks on institutions of the states. Some of the group reject Germany's post-war constitution and call for overthrow of the government. Gee, that's happening in a few places, isn't it, folks? People don't really like the government, and if you don't like the government, now you are a terrorist. I've got to admit, I don't really know what's happening in Germany. I'm just reading the news report today, and this is what I've come up with. Excuse me, folks. Had to wet the whistle, as we say. Anyway, they are alleged to have believed in a conglomerate of conspiracy theories consisting of narratives of the so-called right citizens and as well as QAnon ideology. The prosecutors said 25 citizens were detained of suspicion of membership in a terrorist organisation. So that's why they were arrested, because they were suspected to be members of some group. Apparently, yeah, well, it goes down further. It talks a bit about all sorts of rubbish. But part of it is this dude. He's Der Springel, reportedly former well-known 71-year-old member of minor German nobility family. And apparently he's Heinrich the 13th, whom the group planned to install as Germany's new leader. Nice jacket. Hey, what do you reckon, folks? So, that's enough of that story for now, I think, anyway, mate. Folks. Where's my button? There we go. That's what's happening in Germany, and, well, the reason it made me look at that story was, well, because some, as I said, I don't know what their goals and stuff are, and whether they're planning on overthrowing the government or whatever, but just the fact that these people were detained for being members of a group, or supposedly being members of a group, makes you think, well, this is probably what's to come in the rest of the world, folks. You've got to watch who you're a member of, because otherwise the police, because, well, if the group you're a member of suddenly falls out of favour with the establishment, you might get a knock on the door. Actually, they'll probably knock down your door. That's the world we're living in, folks. Anyway, next story. It's good news, sort of. Weather here in Australia. Apparently, El Nino, whatever that is wearing thin. And the 3 years of rain and stuff we're supposed to have had or because we've had a bit of rain here, it's going to stop, and we're going to have a normal Australian summer. Well, wouldn't that be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah, look, let's see, YouTube's not happening. What about D-Live? Maybe I just, actually normally if I, anyway, that's, sorry I'm getting distracted. Oh no, yep, live on YouTube, woohoo, hello YouTubians. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Anyway, but so, we're back to, normal summers and shit like that. Is there anyone chatting yet? No, probably not. See, I don't know if DK, because I told DK I was going to start a few minutes ago, and then I went to start, and it all stopped working, shall we say, as it does. I'm surprised it's actually working at the moment. I don't know what I did. I changed a couple of settings here and there and played around, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I give it a go. And here I am on, well, actually, I'll tell you what the date was. The 8th of December, 2022. Great. It's great weather today, folks. It's nice and sunny. It's about 30 something degrees, maybe 30. But Jordan, I do graphic design, so I need to work done like logo banner. Sounds like an ad. You know. Well, that's fair enough. Our first time chat that's on Twitch. Jordan's vlog or something like that. I don't know. G'day, mate, whoever you are. Yeah, sounds like he wants something. Anyway, enough of the crap. Right, so the weather is getting better. So they say. I want to say decide to change it again. So they say they can change it. People say they can. I'm not so sure. My main philosophy in life is that I don't know. And I don't. I know bits and pieces. I know what I know, but what I don't know, I don't know. I think I've said that before. Anyway, next news story. This is what might be affecting a lot of us. Price of power and energy has gone up considerably. Actually, I should see if I can find that story. That was well, we'll go back there. Bring you the bizzo back on so you can. There's the right button. Hit it. Bro's not working. Ah, there we go. What's happening here? Okay. What was I saying again? What story we were playing with again? Power prices, yes. Look, mango is going to be fruit of the summer as prices plummet. That's good news. Trojan horse, Elizabeth Holmes, whoever the hell she is. Power prices, where are you? I saw this report earlier. And of course, as usual, well, this is that story about the weather. Let's have a look at that one, shall we? It comes up, going slow. Yeah, looks like it's buffering and stuff all over the place, as it does. A weakening El Nino could mean typical Australian summer for the southeast, bugger the rest of the country. Anyway, in the news, most of the southeast Australia has been waiting for the big wet. Who's been waiting for the big wet could be coming to an end. And nearly 3 years of rain and flood events and the ensemble of wet climate drivers led by Triple El Ninos, is rapidly breaking down. In other words, oceans and wind patterns surrounding Australia either have or are showing signs of returning to normal. Here's a good little map. Shows what's been happening. So we're getting a bit of rain around here. Yeah, but anyway. Negative Indian Ocean dipole ends. While Nina gets most of the attention, the Indian Ocean has no second fiddle when it comes to controlling Australia's weather. Right, is that right? A strong positive phase helped cause the black summer bushfires, while a strong negative phase was instrumental in this year's record wet spring and flooding across New South Wales and Victoria. The negative phase, called IOD, AIOD, characterised by warm water and rain on Australia's side of the basin, came to an abrupt conclusion in November. Who cares? Anyway, what's this other story about power prices? Where was that? It's here somewhere, folks. It's cricket. Yeah, we all love cricket, don't we? What? No. Well, is it? Pedophile preacher given a retirement package by church after child abuse exposed, court told. Isn't how surprising is that? Yet done to be being a fucking cockroach, and they fucking give you a fucking look after you. But here we go. Lost track of what's happening in soaring power prices? Let's get you up to speed. Yeah, right. Energy ministers to tackle skyrocketing power prices ahead of the National Cabinet meeting. Yes, I'm sure that'll work. Anyway, lots of eyes will be on the energy ministers on Thursday, that's today folks, as they take part of the first of two meetings this week. The state and federal decision makers focus on how to avoid skyrocketing power prices. Yes, I'm sure that's going to work, isn't it? And basically they're going to get together, have a confab about what they can do to lower prices. Why are prices going crazy? Here we go, folks. Of course, the biggest factor behind skyrocketing power prices is the global shock caused by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Yes, it's all Russia's fault, isn't it? As usual. That just doesn't make sense why things over there affect things over here. Maybe I'm simple. But anyway, as countries in Europe look to further wean themselves off Russian gas, Australian exports have been filling the gaps with benefiting from high international prices. So we're getting paid more for our energy stuff, and then they charge us more because they reckon they're not making enough profit. Yes. Adding to the mix is the ongoing impact of coal-fired power plants going offline. Why is that? Why is that, Mr. Albert? Always overseasy. So much of an increase we're talking about? Well, according to the budget, without any action, power prices will rise by 56% over the next 2 years and gas prices by 40%. Wouldn't be surprised if it's more than that, folks. The thing is, what are the solutions on the table? Well, they've got some good ones. They're going to try and put a cap on prices, and then the power companies are going to say, well, you've cost us money, so you're going to have to pay us. So even if they do lower power prices, the government's going to have to make up the shortfall, with government being us taxpayers, so that, the rich get richer and the poor get screwed. Gee, it should be good line for a song, couldn't it? Anyway, enough of Australian news. Yes, it's Austrangula, anyway, as I say. Right, I'll just let me whistle once more, and then we'll get back to the next story, which is quite a heartbreaking story. Haven't got any documentation or everything of this, but DK would know more about this than I do, and if things go well, I'll get him on a bit later. Let's see what's happening over and see if I can get his channel up on the other computer. Not working so far, but that's okay. I'm recording this, so I'll if it doesn't work, which I probably won't. Yeah, look, he's playing his own show, which is okay. It's might not be aware. I'll just type in his bizzo, folks. I'll be with you in a moment. Working. Anyway, right, back to the in New Zealand. There's a court case going on. It's quite disturbing. This couple, they've got a 4-month-old baby who needs some sort of surgery. And well, they're both unvaccinated people, and there's been reports that well, to have this operation, he's going to have to get donor blood put in, like sort of blood bank come along and they supply the blood, which is sounds great, doesn't it? So therefore everything goes well. But they have fears that the blood bank's blood might be tainted or, well, from vaccinated people, which is a feasible sort of story. You can imagine, I saw a report earlier today that one doctor, Dr. Ruby, I think she was saying, that the blood coming out of blood banks is a funny different colour these days. It's a lot darker and lumpier and anyway, this is what I saw earlier, so don't really know what's happening there, but well, something's not right with it. Anyway, so these people, they've got about 20, 30 people who are willing to donate blood for the baby. So that unvaccinated people, they're cool. Sounds like a great idea. Job done. Let's do that. Hey, let's surely doctors will the hospitals they'll say no worries. Yeah, we can do that because they've just got to put a needle in someone else and take the blood and then use that. That's simple, isn't it? Apparently not. The doctors don't want to do that. They or they're whether they want to or not. They're people who are controlling the doctors, shall we say. They told them that no, they have to use the blood from the blood bank. They can't use that stuff, so they've taken it to court. And yeah, well, you know what courts are like. It doesn't seem to be going well, and it turns out that they might lose their child because of it. They're going to take the child off them because they're reckless or something stupid like that. Come on, folks, that is out and out criminal. How dare these people? And let's face it, sure the baby needs an operation and blood's an issue, so they've got blood, right? Blood type, sort of. What should be the problem? Shouldn't be a problem. But as usual, in the world we're living in, simple things they like to make more complex because the things that we find simple, they're not they're not playing the game. They want us to have all our operations and stuff like that, but they want to use their blood, which is could be, I don't know this, could be tainted with people that have had those injections, which is, well, who knows? Aha, look, Frank, good old Frank is in the channel. G'day, Frank. He's a colourful character, is Frank. Ah, Ty Jordan just got. Yeah, well, yeah, look, we've got a couple of comments in the chat room, which is pretty handy because the other computer's not working, or it's sort of working, but well, look, yeah, YouTube's happening, amazing, and D-Live's happening. It's all happening. Hasn't come up that it's dropping anything. Hasn't frozen on me. What's going on here? It's a conspiracy. Hey, Tin Tam, how you going, babe? Shit? No, I'm not shit. I'm good. Right. One more news story. It's about it's international news. No, folks, it's not COVID, just lung cancer. Anyway, I'm trying not to smoke on the show, so I think it's appropriate. But I'm not going to stop drinking. Cheers, folks. Not really a good etiquette for people in the media. Oh, Frank, he's trying to spell. He's learning though. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Am I going red in the face? Anyway. Love the way beauty trim, actually. Just washed it. Can't do a thing with it. Yes, etiquette for pussies. That's what I. Meow. I'm no pussy. Don't think I am. No, I'm not. Anyway, last bit of news. Then I'm going to try and get DK on and have a chat, maybe. See how that works. I haven't. I'm. Ooh, this sounds interesting. Twatch muffin. Yeah, well, that's. Anyway, over in Peru, there's a little country called Peru over in South America, I think. one side of South America. Is it South America? Yeah, yeah, the west side, I think. Yeah. Anyway, anyway, they're they've had a bit of corruption issues over the years. I just read a report that apparently at the moment their president uh, their president has been he, he wanted to dissolve Parliament and go for elections again, and the rest of the parliamentarians or whatever they are over there, they didn't like the idea, so they had him arrested. Well, that can't be right. You can't arrest a sitting president, can you? Well, apparently in Peru you can, and they've put in their the interim president, who's the vice president, who's a lady, which is that's great. Yeah, nothing wrong with women getting being in politics. It's a good idea. But that in this article, well, I should try to find that and see how that goes. So, it's talking about the history of Peruvian politics. No, that's not a window. So I'll just pull this up back in and see where we go. Is that going to happen? Yep, there we go. Right, now I get to yeah, it should be world news, wouldn't it be? Let's just go down the bottom. Should be a link to world stuff. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, oh, great little computer, this thing. World news. Oh yes, I heard about Indonesia's new criminal code could pose a threat to people outside their bedroom. Oh no. Hey, yeah, you don't want to have sex outside marriage over there, apparently. Right, here we go. Peru's Congress impeaches President Pedro Castillo, promotes vice president. Anyway, there's further down the story, because I've told you basically a box of dice of it, is the history. The history of the... it's not there, is it? It's a link there somewhere. National Unity Government, yeah, I'm sure that's going to work. Yeah, well, anyway. Can't find it. You're probably getting bored, so I'll turn that off. Yeah, but turns out, since every couple of years, this sort of thing's happened over in Peru. They get people from the that want to be president and want to make the country a better place. They get into Parliament, and all of a sudden, they're accused of corruption and things like that. I'm not saying there isn't corruption, because there's a good chance there is. One thing I did notice, because this part of the story was sort of going back to the 90s, and every couple of years this sort of thing's happening. But they're all accused of being corrupted by this one company. I'm not really sure what it was called. Oberach or something like that. It's a company. And I'm not sure who or what the company. I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation. But Overarch, this is a big company apparently over there, they've been involved with every corruption scandal since, well, this century. That covers it. I think they had something to do last century too. So what's the go there, eh? Surely that nothing wrong with that company. They're good. Yeah. It's just the politicians. They're all corrupt. They should be put up against a wall and given a good talking to. Maybe a good slap across the chops or something. Real respect. First real respect the streamer. I don't know what that's about. Anyway. Alan's channel is. This is my channel. Don't take away with it, Mr. YouTube. But, well, I haven't mentioned the V word too much, have I? Look, I'm looking at the other screen. I'm still on YouTube. They haven't cut me off yet. That'll probably happen later. I haven't actually. I think I've been good so far. Let's see if I can get DK online. And we'll wrestle up some trouble. See, I'll just... Yeah, where's the Discord bizzo? Oh, there it is. I'll... Oh, look, DK's there. Hello, DK. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. We're there. Hello. You there?
Ah,
You break it up.
what?
You break it up, Captain.
It's not about breaking up. It's the fact that it's really quiet. I don't know why it's so quiet.
All right. What, my volume?
Yeah, well, it's just everything for me on Discord lately on this
All right.
shit computer. Hang on, I'll hang up. I'll try again on the other computer. Let's
Oh,
see if
yeah,
that works
yeah.
better.
Well, I just turned my volume up. I don't know if that makes any difference.
Yeah, no, I've got you up to like 200%, and I
Two,
can hardly hear you.
200%.
So yeah, no,
Wait. Is that double trouble, folks? Anyway, is this happening? The Discord on the screen? Is that. Yeah, any minute now. Ta-da. There you go. It's blocking me out. Make you a little bit smaller. So you can still see my pretty face. Wow. Don't love yourself, you. Anyway.
yeah,
Right. Hello.
yeah. Wait, hang on. I gotta mute something else.
Oh, yeah.
Let me work out what I have to mute.
Oh,
I think I have to
that's
mute.
not
I
very
think I have to.
that's not very
I think I
professional,
gotta. I
DJ.
think I gotta mute your Twitch stream. I gotta mute your Twitch stream
All right.
because we're talking on Discord on the same computer. So
All
it's
right.
got the Twitch stream on top of us talking
Would
on the same device.
it would yeah reverberation problems and shit like that. I don't know if you want to
Sorted. No, it's sorted. Sorted. Like that quick. Yeah,
yeah
done.
Arvin. So how's your beeswax? G'day, DK. Welcome to Amos Sewn 45.
Oh, we're up to 45. Shit,
Yeah,
that's how old I am.
well, one shaver every year, right? Yeah. No, yeah,
Uh,
45.
Imagine if I'd done one show each year of my life. Holy crap. That would be like a movie worth seeing.
Well, you're
At,
live.
at least from about, I don't know, 7 or 8 onwards.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Well, mate, yeah, well, you probably could be, but well, your life's been a constant stream the last couple of years, anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Constant stream. There's a play on words or what, folks? I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
But, all right, so topics.
Right. Yeah.
The baby Will thing that you were talking about earlier.
Okay. Well, you'd be able to fill in the audience better than I know, and I think you've got some new news or something, haven't you, or something?
Yeah, so yeah, quite a bit of shit that goes in with that and extra stuff as well. But yeah, with the baby Will one, because I was watching Kiwi and Sue live stream from the courthouse in Auckland for like, the whole time that they were there for the hearing.
Yeah.
And I found out a lot, and that was last week. That wasn't just this week's one. I streamed all of last week's hearing.
Yeah.
So basically, for people who don't know, what it is about is the parents said they wanted unvaccinated blood,
Yeah.
like pure blood. Yeah, sorry, I forgot you're on YouTube. Being careful. Yeah, the parents wanted pure blood. Yeah, the parents wanted pure blood rather than jabbed blood for their child. That is, and here's the other discrepancy.
Yeah.
But the defense side is trying to say the child's only 4 months old, even though it's 6 months old, but it was born 2 months premature.
Yeah. Right.
And so they've tried to pass a law saying that they're allowed to use it from 6 months onwards. But they're trying to say that the premature date is not baby development. So that's why they're trying to go off the 4 months, right, from the due date and saying the baby's only 4 months old instead of 6 months old.
All right.
Because it's baby development, even though the baby is actually 6 months old.
Oh, that sounds like a bit of a
and
play, doesn't it?
That throws a spanner in the works for a start, because the baby is actually 6 months old.
Yeah.
So that means they're allowed to like jab the baby.
Yeah.
But it got worse. Yeah, but it got worse.
Yeah.
So the hospital would refuse to do a transfusion with donors that the parents had found themselves, like willing donors who were previously already blood donors and stuff. So they've already been screened. This is like not like some new people. This is people that have already been screened and things and have
Yep.
donated blood before.
Yep.
They said, can we use their blood?
Hmm.
No.
Should be no problem, shouldn't there?
Then
Yeah.
I was like, no, we don't
Is
differentiate.
is that a new rule, or is that have you been able to do that?
As of
Have
it's
you been able to
as
do that in the
of
past?
yes, it's
Right.
as of 2 years ago.
Right.
The right to be able to do that got repealed in 2020.
Oh.
See, not enough people know all the details about everything and are able to actually say it. No, the
Mm.
right to appeal, the right to like put forward a specific donor
Yeah.
got repealed back in 2020. So they
That's
knew this was coming.
yeah. Yeah. They were just waiting.
It was just a matter of who it's with and when it was going to happen.
This is
They
just a test
knew
case
this was
sort of thing.
coming.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what happened is Starship Hospital,
Yeah.
which is like the
Starship.
children's hospital.
Starship
Yeah, no, that's
Hospital.
just that's just what it's like, that's just what it's called. It's
Bring
like,
me up,
yeah,
Scotty. Anyway.
it's an organization that puts up children and their parents when they have to like go to
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
different city
Mm.
for operations for the child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Starship Hospital has suddenly decided it is basically like children welfare shit
Yeah.
and took the parents to court
Mm. Right.
for
Yeah.
endangering the baby,
Mhm.
for not allowing the operation to go ahead when there had been no date set for the operation.
Right. Mm.
So
Uh,
they weren't preventing anything.
yeah.
They were just saying, we have donors, can we use pure blood?
Mm.
And the hospital was saying no and wouldn't give them an operating date or anything. Yeah, like
Yeah.
wouldn't actually schedule it. Said nah, not doing it. And then took them to court
And
to try and
accuse
take custody of the child for endangering the child's welfare and
him.
not allowing them
Yeah.
to use the blood.
Mm. And
And today, just yesterday,
Yep.
the court won.
really.
The court won. Or
Yeah.
like Starship Hospital won. Yep.
Yeah. Really.
They still actually are with their baby, but they have no say in the medical procedure that is about to happen. Which was actually serious. This just got ruled yesterday.
Yeah. Right.
And they didn't even give the judgment in court or anything.
Yeah. Right.
They reserved the judgment to actually promote it on Channel 1 News. They made it a media event
Right.
saying, oh, look, the health system has won against these evil parents who didn't want to let their kid have a transfusion. Everything gets twisted.
Yeah. So are they? Do they still have custody at the moment?
Yeah, they've got custody. They're with the baby in hospital. They're not
Right.
allowed to leave the hospital.
Right. So they can't take the baby home or anything.
No, no, they're basically locked into the hospital, and the surgery was scheduled for today.
Right.
Like this judgment was rendered at 6 o'clock last night,
Yeah.
and the operation was scheduled for today.
And
So they're just rushing this through like fuck, when beforehand there wasn't even a date scheduled.
yeah.
So the parents could never have been endangering the child.
Yeah.
Because they weren't prolonging an operation because there was no date. But as soon as the court rules that the health system's in charge, it's like, yeah, shit, there's a date tomorrow.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
No time for appeal.
Is that a
No
little
time for
suspicious?
appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no time for appeal. No time for the parents to try and do anything about it. You can't get a court case the next day.
Yeah.
Like if you're told at 6 o'clock at night, you can't even get like that withheld or, put a stop on it because you've filed an appeal.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have time to do anything. So they're basically, they're still with their kid. They have custody, but they have no medical rights over it.
Yeah. Right. That's out there, isn't it? You know. So well. So what are the is the operation going to go ahead with someone else's blood then? Is it or
Just with blood from the blood bank that
Yeah.
they will not separate.
Yeah. And so is that operation going to go ahead? Is it?
Well, apparently, yeah, as I said, it was scheduled for today. I
Yeah,
haven't
right.
heard of an outcome yet,
All
but it was
right, cool.
scheduled for today.
Right, yeah,
The thing is, if the baby dies now,
yeah, yeah,
after the courts have taken control, the health system has taken control.
yeah,
If people rise up, that is, and now given
yeah,
the government the right to impose martial law on everyone,
yeah,
as they're looking for people to rise up
yeah.
so they can try and just squash it.
Yep, that's right. I'm sure
They're,
sure all the
they're
forces are
wanting
ready.
people to, yeah,
Mm,
yeah, they're wanting people to get angry. I
mm.
mean, this story has actually gone worldwide. This
Yeah,
has
yeah.
already
Well,
been on Alex Jones, Stu Peters,
yeah, right, cool.
um, David Icke.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
cool.
this has actually already gone worldwide. It's been in BBC News,
Yeah,
some other American newspaper and stuff. Like this has actually already gone worldwide.
yeah,
So it's set a precedent that now says no one has any say in what blood they get given,
yeah, which is
and they were given no time to
absolutely wrong.
appeal.
Yeah, that's so wrong. And there shouldn't be any problem. Let's face it, blood's blood, isn't it? And if the
Well,
person is right to do it, well, why do they? Well,
yeah,
yeah, it's a,
yeah,
we
exactly.
know the answer
Especially,
why, don't
yeah,
we? Yeah,
yes. The
yeah.
judge was apparently on a panel that was like previously before he became a judge or part of a like on the board for some company or something
Yeah,
that
yeah, surprising.
actually organized the contract deal with Pfizer to
Yeah.
supply New Zealand with the vax. See, but
You're kidding.
there's no conflict of interest,
Yeah, don't look
and there
here.
is no time. Yeah, and there is no time for appeal. So
Nothing.
how the hell do you work around that?
Mm. But, well, it's enough to drive you to drink, isn't it? Cheers.
Yeah, tell me about it. I need another drink actually now on that.
Yeah,
Can you
but,
talk for a minute or two, bud?
oh, I think I can. Yeah, I think I'll come up with something.
Oh, no,
Apart
all
from,
right. Then I'll come back with like the new thing that like I've told almost no one else and shit that
cool.
I was the only person there for.
Worldwide exclusive coming up, folks.
Okay,
I'm great.
here it is.
Yeah, yeah.
The exclusive was last night when I said it on my channel, but yeah,
Oh,
close
yeah,
enough.
yeah. My world, not yours.
Yeah,
Let's have a look what's happening in the chat room anyway for a moment. Where is Waldo? I wonder if is this the same Waldo from that I've seen on World Pirate Radio Network? Um, yeah. So, messy underwear. There's a name for you. Ooh, good smell. No, anyway, so Waldo, where is Waldo? Is this the same Where is Waldo that's that I know? David, I think his name is. Is that you? There it is. Yeah, put a thumbs up or say good day or whatever. But if it is, good to see you, mate. Haven't chatted for a while. How do you do? That's what you do in underwear. You mess it up. No, sorry, messy underwear. Don't mean to take the piss. Yeah, I think it's David. Cool. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's good to see you, Waldo. So it's well, let's see. How many people we got going? How many people got? We got
just,
one person watching. So it says. That can't be
I
right.
was I was just walking out. I was just walking out when you like said, "Where's Waldo's name?"
Yeah.
And I know Where's Waldo is someone I know from D Live. Way Out Waldo is the person of Jeffy's
Yeah, that's right.
Skype and shit.
Okay, so it's probably a different Waldo. Actually,
Yeah,
and
no, I've known Where's Waldo. Hey, I've known Where's Waldo since I was on D Live.
oh right, yeah. So it might be that Waldo, but he's not answering anyway.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is. Yeah,
yeah. Well,
uh, yeah,
is it,
that is who it is. Yeah,
what Dave?
yeah. No, I've known him since D Live.
Oh right, that the other Dave. Where's
No, Where's Waldo?
Waldo? Oh
Hey,
right.
I've known Where's Waldo, the one you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known him since I was still on D Live and shit.
And
Way
that,
Out Waldo was the one I met through Jeffy through Skype and stuff.
right, yeah. Well, that's the one I was thinking. So it's not the Waldo I think.
Yeah.
But g'day Waldo anyway.
No,
Nice to
it's not. No,
no. Yeah.
no. This is the first one I met though.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a cool.
Yeah, no, Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo's all good. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so
He's on like Maria's channel and stuff. Isn't he?
what's I got the Convey to Canberra shirt hanging up the back today, and down in I don't know if you back in the day, some of the footage I shot. There's a big truck that was going around, and the guy who, and well, can't wait to get back down to Canberra one day. But I've got to get my bus back on the road first. Once the bus is back on the road, I'm thinking of making my first trip down to Canberra. How boring, but something's going wrong. Doesn't matter. At least it's not glitching at the moment, is it? Something's happening in the chat room, but yeah. And I have a little dog called Chompers.
No, it's just one of those spam bot things.
Oh, yeah.
And there's actually some you can't delete. Pain
Yeah,
in the
right.
ass.
Mm.
It comes up with a heading for me saying likely ban Vader restricted.
Yeah. It's really funny. There's a few people in the chat room on YouTube. There's like at least 3 people there, and it says 1 watching.
Oh, you've got 5 on Twitch.
Oh, cool. Yeah, amazing. Howdy, folks. This is probably the biggest audience I've ever had. Yep, 5. Oh no, look, I've got a.
I think I got you up to about 7 or 8 at one point.
Oh yeah, right, cool. Well, look, likely ban of Vader on Twitch. There's a. I want to channel there. Yeah, right. I might say goodbye to you. Where's the button to ban him?
No, yeah. Honestly, you can't. That's what I mean.
Oh, that's right. You can't. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said. A couple turn up on my channel even, and I can't get rid of them.
Can a mod on my channel?
It just says can't ban this user or something.
Yeah, likely ban of Vader
Right.
restricted. Yeah, well, it's not.
It's just some stupid spam ad. As long as everyone knows.
Oh, hang about. Here we go. Ban. Yep. No, did nothing. Says ban.
Yeah,
I got
doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. He's banned. He's Gonski. Hey. He's gone.
You did say ban. Like I've done a couple on my channel, and it says cannot ban.
Yeah.
Or cannot ban this user and stuff. Yeah.
He wants to promote my channel and offer viewers, follows, chats, bots, and the price is lower than any computer competitors.
Buy friends. That's what it is. It's buy friends and viewers.
Yeah, no, I'm not up for that.
So you look like people actually give a shit.
Oh, look. Congratulations, I've received 100 messages on Restream. Yeah, well, good. That's big. 100 messages a day. Hey. T-Bone's on. Hey, T-Bone. How are you, mate? Fauci needs to hang for his role. Yes, well. Yeah, it's probably what they used to do back in the old day, hung, draw, and quarters. That's probably worse than hanging. No, that's getting a bit out there, I guess, isn't it? Yeah. But if people should be taken to court for crimes, if people have done crimes, and it's obvious that they have done crimes, well, the legal system should work, shouldn't it? And we just discussion.
No. Hey,
only for those.
Since when has there been a trial of your peers, or are they people specifically selected by lawyers to obtain a certain decision?
Yeah, well, I've been called up to be on a trial a couple of times, sort of thing, and they never picked a jury panel, and they never picked me. Wonder why?
I got called up once, and I got there, and they were going to accept me. I was like, "No, bro, I can't. I've been to jail." And they're like, "Why were you even called?" Because if you've been to jail, you can't be on a jury.
Yeah, well, I've never been to jail. I've been to the cell once, twice. Actually, only once. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like going to jail is like instantly you can't be on a jury.
Well,
and I got sent. Yeah, no, and I had to go there for 2 days. I missed 2 days of work before I finally got a chance to say, "Hey, I shouldn't even be here. I've been to jail. I don't even know why I've wasted 2 days sitting here."
Did they pay you?
To tell people that I shouldn't be here.
In Australia, they pay you. Did you get paid?
No.
No,
because I didn't get selected. No, 2 days of wasted time.
No, in Australia, if you get impaneled or whatever, or you got to go and try out for it.
If you do, this is a selection process.
Yeah, no, but the selection progress.
I wasted 2 days You don't get paid for the selection process.
Oh,
You
well,
only get paid if you get selected as a jury member. So I
uh,
wasted 2 days.
yeah,
Like I wasn't at work for 2 days
yeah,
to finally be able to have my say and go, dude, I shouldn't even be here. Here's why. And they went, no, you're right. Okay, you're free to leave.
yeah, but yeah,
I
thanks.
say, well, thank you for wasting 2 days. Like, am I going to get reimbursed for the 2 days worth of wages?
Nah.
Yeah, no.
Well, when I was last selected to go and try and be a juror, um, that they actually paid me. It was only 1 day off, but they paid me for it. That's what happens in Australia anyway. Yeah, it was
Yeah, I didn't. I was working for myself. That was when I was contracting. I was working for
should
myself.
well,
So I had
I
to pay
don't think it make
myself.
a I don't think it make
So
a
I
difference
had
in
to pay
Australia.
myself the days off.
Hmm.
I wasn't like, yeah, I wasn't working for someone else. It wasn't an employer or anything paying me. I
Yeah,
was like the contractor and
hmm.
had to take 2 days off for this shit.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. But I must admit though, like I would um I would jump at the chance of being part of that sort of thing, and just for the image of being able to do that sort of thing, because it is it's part of our system, I think.
Only if you, hey, only if you believe the justice system works. Otherwise, it's all a
Well,
waste of time.
yeah, I'd like to think it does, but it doesn't, of course. But yeah, me,
Lots of people would.
I'm, I'm a bit of a dreamer. I'd like to think things are all rosy and reckon the world's like a wonderful place.
What just happened to Baby Will?
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, there's
What's
no,
been happening to Billy and Vinny?
yeah, yeah,
What's been happening to Calvin and Hannah from Counterspin Media?
yeah.
Which was actually the other bit that I was going to tell you about that no one knows about.
Okay, yeah, well, say that again. What?
Counterspin Media had their third hearing yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. No one turned up.
Except me.
Yeah, carry on.
Serious, except me.
Yeah,
No one turned up except me.
and the police.
There was shitloads of cops.
Yeah.
No, shitloads
Mm.
of cops. Shitloads of mainstream media. A handful of anti-protest idiot Antifa dumbasses. And that was it.
Mm.
And like gates and fences and the entrance on the other side of the court was blocked off by cops around there and everything.
Yeah,
Like they blocked off everything completely
yeah, right. Yeah,
for nothing. Yeah, for nothing. And after because I went there and recorded it and shit, and was like, holy
Yeah.
crap! And like I didn't know what was going on. I went there recording. And was like, look, there's all cops. It's all media.
Yeah.
And anti-protest. Like, where is everyone? Am I like the only one here? Like,
Yeah.
oh, holy crap! All
That's-
right, I'm going to stop recording and see if I can find anyone.
So, and yeah, well,
And I ran at night, and then I ran into Calvin and Hannah
yeah, right. Yeah.
about a minute or two after that, and got to talk to Calvin and Hannah for like, I don't know, 10 minutes roughly, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't get a recording of that because there was like construction work noises going on, like really close to where they park.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin did say he was going to give me an exclusive next time.
Yeah, that'll
which
be
is,
cool.
fine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
But,
Wonder why no one else turned
he
up.
was saying he did it on purpose. No, he's
What?
saying he did it on purpose. He
What?
told everyone not to turn up
Oh, right.
so they could see how much of a waste of resources
Right. Oh, yeah. And
there was going on.
yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, well over a dozen, probably close to 20 cops that I saw.
Yeah.
Probably 10 to 15 mainstream media idiots.
Mm.
And probably a dozen anti-protesters. And all of those people that were there were paid to be there.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a single person that turned up other than me
Mm.
to record it. My footage is the only footage of what actually was there other than mainstream media.
Yeah.
There is no one else who has footage of what happened yesterday at court.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
any
No one
idea?
else turned up.
Any idea what actually did happen when they went to the court? Did they just get put off or something till later or something? No doubt.
Yeah, I got remanded till the 20th of February, and things have to go through this procedure and then get verified, and then that procedure and then get verified.
Yeah.
He's like, if we start going through this,
Mm.
they're probably going to throw the case out.
Yeah.
Because we're going to bring up things that they do not want to deal with.
Mm.
But,
Yep.
I mean, that's as hopeful as saying that the the baby will thing was going to go the right way.
Yeah. Well, we live in hope,
Especially
don't
with
we?
the state of the yeah, that's what I mean. Especially with the state of the justice system at the moment.
Yeah. Mm. Well, that's right. Well, justice is not the word, is it? Because there's not much justice happening. Yeah. It's well, yeah. What is it? It's not justice, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
slight.
that's why it's called justice.
It's just
Because the
us.
people at the top say it's
It's
just
just
us.
us.
It's not for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
just
us.
us. It's not
Oh,
for
now I
you.
get it. Yes, just us. It's just us, you little fucking low lives.
Just us,
You,
you little
you,
pleb
you little
fucking.
useless eaters. Go and hurry up and die, will you? Yeah.
Yeah, I could have used some other words, but I keep remembering that you're on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Hey, I just got this. Where is Waldo? He just said to me. Um, he complimented me and then insulted me. Yeah, is it what is
Oh,
it?
good.
No, that's good. Amos 777, you got that Max Egan vibe going on, man, that's a compliment. He said, you need to shave your head next, and you'll be the whole package.
Oh, for the Max Egan bald head fucking big beard look.
No. That's not going to happen. This is the
Look,
look.
if you're gonna have hair, you keep it. If you can't have hair, you shave it off.
Yeah.
That's the way every man should view that.
Yeah. No, well, I'm losing a bit of hair. Look up here, it's sort of getting a bit. But it's been like this for a
Well,
decade or so. But yeah, mate, it grows,
she's
so
a
let
bit
it
of a
grow.
receipt. Yeah, she's a bit of a receder because it's harder to brush it forward. Unless you're gonna like do yourself a wee crop fringe or something.
Yeah, let's try this.
You know, what is it, the wee bob fringe or whatever?
How long you better? What about that? No, I don't think so. That's not me.
What is it, the sloop or the sweep over?
Yeah. Well, that looks a bit like that. That Crip Rick guy. He has a head goes over the side a bit. Anyway, I've got to sort my head out.
Yeah, just sort your head out, mate.
Nothing against Crip Rick. He's cool, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a head of hair and he uses it. You got hair, I can grow it. You know.
Same as I do, man.
Yeah, that's right. You know, because well, I shave the beard off every now and then. Like sort of, my first like couple dozen shows, I started off with a full beard, and show by show it came down to one show I had. I was clean shaven. And I looked at that. I thought, oh fuck, he's an ugly cunt. Well, better grow some hair back.
That reminds me of a meme.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, do not shave off your beard. Remember why you grew it. Because you're fucking ugly.
Yeah, but that's not my issue. But I reckon I'm definitely better looking with the beard than without it. Just yeah, because it's not a big chin or anything, and it's yeah. Well, anyway, enough of
I'm
me.
pretty with or without.
Yeah. Where are you at the moment? You got a full beard, or you still trimming it, or?
Oh, I shaved yesterday before I went to the counter spin court thing.
Oh, so
I actually shaved yesterday.
that's
Now it's
what.
just down to like a nicely trimmed goatee again.
Yeah, so that's why you're not showing yourself.
I,
You're on a
no,
different computer.
I am on my stream. I just
Yeah.
don't know if it's
Oh,
going to. I don't know if I have to turn shit off to get. Hang on.
I haven't been looking at your stream. Oh, my phone's ringing. Fuck it. You can wait. I'll put your channel on the other screen, and I'll be able to see
Yeah,
what's
you have
happening.
my channel on the other screen. Then
Oh yeah. Oh, there you are. I can see you. Yes. Well. Yeah. Stop ringing. That's okay. What time is it? Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to head off. Actually, I've got to go to a mate's place, and he owes me some money. So, yeah, so
so then you can go to the bolo.
yeah, like his place is on the way to the bowler. Okay, mate. Yeah. DK, thanks for coming on today, mate. Appreciate it, and well,
Good, man.
yeah, thank you very much, and I'll chat to you when I get back from the bolo or whatever, or as usual. Uh,
You know.
okay, well, I'm gonna. Where's my little?
All right.
Yeah. Hey, mate. Take care. See you,
All
mate.
right. Catch you later. Much love.
Oh, no fear. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Get rid of that one. Discord. Goodbye, Discord. Yep. As he was about to say, he was about to say, much love, no fear. And a bit more on that is be aware. Much love, no fear, be aware. I like that. But it's a bit long-winded. I'm a bit long-winded at times. Well, folks, thank you very much, all you folks in the chat room for commenting. And, mate, we reached a milestone today, 100 chats in the chat rooms, which is, it's brilliant. Thank you ever so much, guys. It was a bit of a muck-up start, as it normally is, but things have gone well today. And, well, I shouldn't have. I'll upload this to BitChute later on, but seems to have gone wholly on all channels. Uh, thank you to the media gods. Yeah, something like that anyway. So, anyway, folks, I'll see you maybe on Sunday, actually. Sunday I'm going to do another show because last week I started a show basically on a big picture. We're just talking about things that aren't really connected to today's main news sort of stories or anything like that. It's just about the real big picture, like sort of what's caused the world to be where it is, and sort of what has happened in the past, and is what we're being told, is it true? Well, there's a question for you. Yeah, there's part of the show was brought on by a book that I got called "Everything You Know Is Still Bullshit" or something like that, by Lloyd Pye or whatever his name is. But if you around Sunday, I don't know, 11 in the morning, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whenever I feel like doing it, basically, Australian Eastern Standard Time, I'll be on, maybe. Unless I decide not to. And then I won't be. Talking riddles then. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks. Be good to each other. In Lakesh, and much love, no fear. Beware. Cheers.